Hey everybody, Pixel here. Welcome back to another episode of Xenoblade Chronicles 2. In the last episode, we rescued Nia. I guess rescued is kind of late. She probably could have handled that thing on her own, but we also learned more about blade combos and Pyra and Nia and Gramps. Gramps turned into this because that makes sense. Practically the same, honestly. But yeah, this time we're going to be heading to the town in Gormat, so let's do it. First though, I'm gonna look around some more because this is Xenoblade. And if you don't look off the beaten path, you're gonna fucking die a lot. Get some binding roots and deerwood. That sounds important. That sounds like a key item, honestly. That's probably the most important item in the game. In fact, I'm going to keep deerwood with me the entire game. We did just get a chip, though, and I'm going to use it on Pyra. Fang chip, Sword of the Fox. Brings her auto attack to 33 instead of 17, and it also brings up her critical rate. Brings down her block rate, but that's not too important on Rex since he's a glass cannon anyway. So, there you go, Sword of the Fox. However, since we have Nia in the party now... Actually, we did just get Purifying Flame, so that's good. And we are a quarter of the way to getting level 2 of the affinity chart. But we now have Nia and Dromark, and we can actually check them. So, why don't we put Nia in the front of the party, since she's actually a party member now, instead of just someone who's there to fight. As you can see, Nia, just like Rex, can be customized completely however you want. 429 skill points already. That's really good. Nia is the healer. So the most important thing is that you have good ether. Nia is actually a really good character. Even just as a character, but not only as a character. Gemini Loop increases damage dealt from the side. We aren't going to worry too much about that because she is a healer, and it's good to have Butterfly Blade, Jaguar Slash, and Healing Halo on her. But you can switch Gemini Loop in any time that you want to. I'm going to increase Healing Halo, since that is her best art. It heals everybody in the party. Right now has a rate of healing of 230, which isn't terrible. As for Rex, can't increase anything here, but... Rolling Smash. This is an excellent art. As you can see, it does 330 for a damage ratio, and if we leveled it up, it would have 370. That's really good. I think, for now, though, I'm going to keep Sword Bash, Double Spinning Edge, and Anchor Shot, just because I like those two. Accessories for Nia. Let's do the Shell cameo, since she's a healer. And I guess the red thread. This extends the range of Drummer Blade affinity by 100 centimeters. If you're not close to your blade during battle, they can't actually help you at all. You need to stay close to them to a certain extent. That just increases the range you can be away from them. As for this, I think I'm going to equip the Rigid Vest over the Abyss Vest for now, and this Muscle Belt is actually better than the one we have right now. Only by 2 points, but it's still something. Now, if you're playing as Nia, you actually ride on Dromark. I'm not sure why, because if you're not playing as Nia, Dromark just walks beside her. But, I mean, okay, it's cool. Playing as Nia, she is very similar to Rex functionally. She does more damage more quickly just because she has the 2 twin rings instead of just the Aegis sword, but she does less damage overall. So Rex is definitely the attacker of the two. Nia is a healer, and she's a good healer. She's good to have, especially since Rex is a glass cannon. I would honestly rather have a defender right now instead of a healer, but that's not the way the game is designed.
Leave it to me.
Got a collection point here. We can get some puzzle tree wood and deer wood, because you know deerwood's the best. Over here we have some arachno. So, spiders are my least favorite thing ever. And I don't know why, but for some reason the arachno just don't make me that nervous compared to like an actual fucking spider. I don't know why, because they're actually fucking terrifying. Like, here's a... Like, on screen right now, I'll put an image of like the actual art of an arachno. They're fucking terrifying. But, I don't know. They just aren't that bad to me. We did just get another Fang chip, so we are going to give Nia the wild rings instead of the primitive rings. They actually have a cool design, like the red on them, but I'm not actually sure. Do they have their... Well, let's get this too. Another shell cameo, and we can't seem to... Okay, we can get that gold. Okay, there they are. Yeah, they do seem to have a unique model. I can't really tell because it's really dark here, but whatever. I guess we should probably actually continue on to the town in Gormott, since that's what we've been told to do. This place has nice music. I don't think I've listened to it very closely because I always leave this area really quickly, but go ahead and take a listen because I like it. Ah, looks like you found a treasure trove, because we haven't seen these already. Doesn't fucking matter right now. We've already seen plenty of those. Oh, shit. Okay, we're not dead. But I didn't mean to fall down there. Well, don't do what we always do. I thought those were arachno. I thought they were going to fight us anyway, but then upon closer inspection, it was just a caterpillar. Totally not a Pokemon. I love the way that Dromart climbs with Nia on his back. I don't know why. Why does she ride Dromart even when she's climbing and then just gets off immediately for battle and then gets right back on? I also don't know why there's a path leading down here because there's nothing over here. Not even a collection point or anything, but whatever. Head over here to this treasure trove. We need focus and lockpicking. We have one of those, but we do not have lockpicking right now, so we're just gonna leave that alone. Keep climbing, Dromart. Because apparently you're Nia's slave. And you have to carry her up a cliff. Man, that's a terrible existence. Oh, look, a pawn arachno. Well, we have the advantage. I don't know. A lot of people think Nia's voice actress is annoying, but I like her. I think she performs well. I also think that the almost annoying accent, but not quite, really fits Nia. And just, I don't know. Nia has one of the better voice actors in the game.
Not everyone has your energy, my lady.
Not everyone has your energy, my lady. That's true. Although I think Rex is pretty much equal. If you check a fallen tree and you're not playing as Rex, you can still do the fire mastery to burn it down. As long as the blade is in the party, you can use it. So that's good to know. Why are there so many fucking arachno? Like, are we even gonna run into like the Queen Arachno or anything? No, there's just a bunch of arachno for no reason.
You're picking a fight with us? You're off.
Yes, I'm picking a fight with... They're picking a fight with us because they're fucking arachno. That's how they're programmed, Nia. Another shell cameo.
Leave it to me.
We were amazing, weren't we, Rex? Okay. I'm sorry I'm getting all the collection points. It's just there is one specific thing up ahead I'm thinking of that we are going to need them for. Specifically the ones in Gormott.
Leave it to me.
Especially trees. You should check trees if you need to because I want to get a bunch of puzzle tree wood.
Just do what we always
It's not going to
do.
come into use for a while. It's just helpful to get puzzle tree wood now. Trust me on that.
Just do what we
Bright
always
flyer.
do.
I don't get why they're like they put all these enemies here, but they're all so weak and like even on normal mode they're super easy to take down.
Oh, my goodness. What a wonderful view.
Spectacular indeed.
Yeah, this is great. Especially after slumming it on Gramps' back for so long.
It served you well enough.
Over there, that's Torrigoth, biggest city in Gormott. I'll accompany you as far as the city. After that, I'm afraid you're on your own.
Oh, on our own?
Of course. I would have thought even you know why I can't be seen with you.
Because you're supposed to be one of them.
I haven't known them very long. But you know, they're still my crew.
Your crew? Even after they tried to kill you?
That's as me. But they're the closest thing I have to a family.
Nia?
Right, let's go. You know, they're still my crew.
Your crew? Even after they tried to kill you?
Change time menu now open. If
But
you
this
go
thing I
into the
found-
menu, go to system and change time, you can change the time of day freely. This is a feature from Xenoblade Chronicles 1 that has returned. I don't know if it was an X because I haven't played X because I haven't heard anything good about X. But, yeah. You can listen to the nighttime music if you want, or you can change it to daytime. And most areas have unique music for day and night. Right, it's time for your first big hike to Torrigoth. Around this point, you'll want to start paying attention to the level of trust between Blade... Okay, I've gone over this. I'm ahead of the tutorials at this point, which is good because there is a lot of tutorials early on. I promise they aren't going to stay around forever. Restful waters. Oh, there we are. Man, he even has to swim with her on his back. Poor Dromark. I never even really thought about that, but like, jeez. This guy just has to carry her everywhere.
Leave it to me.
Leave it to me. He's so nice about it, too. Dromark's cool. So is Nia. But, and she is forcing Dromark to carry her on his back, but maybe she's not. Maybe Dromark's into it. I don't
We
know.
have the advantage.
I'll handle it.
So here we are in Gormott Field. I don't know if that's actually what this place is called.
How about an actual challenge next
It
time?
says right there, Garanti Plain. I don't know. But this is our first really open area. And to go with it, we have some awesome music, so go ahead and listen to that.
This is an area where I excel. Leave it to me. I wonder what we will find. This is an area where I excel.
So yeah, this music is just real nice. It really just sets the tone for the rest of this game. And this open field area is what really convinced me that this game is going to be very good at world building, which it is. This game looks really nice and just everything, I love it. And the areas are also really well built. Just, you learn to care about everything here, even if you really shouldn't, because there's not a reason to. This thing has taken a lot of hits, like a lot more than everything else we've fought so far. Here's a Jaguar Slash. We'll spawn some HP potions, which I'm pretty sure are new to this game, but I don't know how I feel about them. They just kind of sit on the ground. Like, you can't use items in this battle system, so their solution was just to make the items fall on the ground and you have to use them there. And that's okay, because the items are technically usually things you equip in this game. We got River's Blessing for Dromark, not completely certain what that does. But as that tutorial said that I skipped over, we have Sad Bernard, which is a unique monster. We are not going to be taking this on right now because he's level 12 and we're level 7. But he has Leo Ferris around him, which kind of shows that he is a Ferris, or a Leo Ferris. Ferris are kind of like the aggressive wolf-type creatures of this area. Meh 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 meh! Somebody help! Snooze Wolf trying to eat me! You okay there? I'd like to help if that's okay. If that's okay. Meh? Friends wanting to help? Yeah. I love this casual conversation as this guy's about to be destroyed. Thanking friends, then please defeat Snooze Wolf and protect my cargo. Cargo contain important stuffs, me counting on friends' help. Reg, shall we get to work on this right away? With you by my side, Pyra, I'm up to any challenge. Shall we take this on right away? Like, we're just gonna leave for a little bit? Knocked about, nah upon received. I honestly did not remember that this was here. But here we go, Snooze Wolf. These are just wolves. These are also wolf-type enemies. I don't really know what the difference between them and Ferrises are, or Ferai, or Pharaoh. I don't know. O isn't really used as a plural for anything, but whatever, I'll pretend it is. Just for the sake of the pun.
That was a nice change of pace.
There we go. Tunini. A job well done, I reckon. Meh meh meh. Me was afraid for life for a moment. Thank you for help, friends. Be really glad nothing bad happened to Cargo. Let's hear the details. Meh? Friends curious about Cargo? It full of puff foundation and tree sap conditioner and so on. He was in middle of carrying special gourmet make cosmetics to Torrigoth. Oh, I see. If friends not be passing by, all goods get eaten by monsters. Ah, as thanks here, me give you some samples on the sly. Actually, Tunini just not have anything else to give friends right now. Thank you so much. You have my gratitude. You have my gratitude also. Okay. No, thank you for help. Before that, we get Puff Foundation and Tree Sap Conditioner. Tunini was heading to Torrigoth with an armu laden with gourmati makeup that is sure to be a big hit in the shops. Alright, well, didn't know that was there, but okay. We got Key Affinity Reward level 2 for Pyra and Dromark. That means we have the second level of the affinity chart, so let's check.
I grow ever stronger. My power ever grows.
Alright, what else is that? I didn't notice this before. Ancient Wisdom. Acquire mechanical items from the collectibles list. Okay, we don't have that right now.
That's what you get if you keep at it.
Call on me anytime.
What do we have here? Fire Mastery. So now we have Fire Mastery level 2. Alright, there are a lot of enemies that can fucking destroy us right now. That is a thing about Xenoblade that some people dislike, some people really like. There are enemies on this field that are way too strong for you. They will fucking destroy you. They will tear you apart. But there are also some that are super easy. For example, these Bunnets, but over here, Moonlighting Elwyn. Listen to this music.
With our spirits high, there's nothing.
No. Anybody who's played Xenoblade before, or at least this game, knows why the fuck I'm running right now. Crisis averted, I think.
I missed.
Hopefully. I can't see it anymore. I'll talk about why I just freaked out a little bit soon. But, it's a well-known, thing in the Xenoblade series. Okay, back to the music.
We can do this better than Healing Halo. Rex, maybe you should slow down.
Angus, it's getting tough.
None of that. Make haste and retreat. My lady, I would advise you to put more thought to the defense next time.
I'll be fine. Offense is the best
Okay.
defense, right?
When you defeat a unique monster, they get a named tombstone and you can fight them again anytime. We beat that in 1 minute 4 seconds, so that's pretty good. Okay, that huge monster over there, Territorial Rotbart. This is a staple in the Xenoblade Chronicles series. A massive gogol named Territorial Rotbart at level 81 just wandering across the first open field of the game. This thing is fucking terrifying. It's huge and it will fucking murder you. And the fact that they placed it right in front of a level 8 unique monster, yeah, that was definitely intended. They were trying to get you fucking killed. But luckily, I noticed him on time because I did not see him for a minute there. Hang on a moment, guys. Is it just me or is the Cloud Sea level higher than it was before? I think you're right. Guess it must be what they call high tide. The Cloud Sea level changes because of the Gormott Titan walking through it, right? At times, the clouds reach scarcely up to the Titan's ankles, while at other times, like now, the clouds are around its belly. With the clouds at this height, I guess we won't be able to get back to the place where we made camp. Indeed, that area will be submerged beneath the clouds. But the Titan's always moving, so I'm sure the clouds will be lower again sooner or later. Quite right. That's not even close. Whatever. I'd heard about stuff like this, but it's kind of amazing to see it firsthand. You don't get phenomena like this in Argentum or in Leftheria, that's for sure. Allrest really is a big place. Alright, that's enough gawping. Gawping? Okay. I've heard gawking, not gawping, but you do you, Europe. Let's get going. Torgoth is so close now I can smell it. Well, I mean, it is literally right behind you. The Titans of Allrest are surrounded by the Cloud Sea, and as Rex and his friends were just discussing, the Cloud Sea has tides that come and go. The shifting tides will close off places that you could once visit, as well as opening up places you couldn't reach, so plan your adventure accordingly. You can check the status of the Cloud Sea tides by looking at the Environmental Information Indicator. Take a look at the newly added icon in the top right corner. If the Cloud Sea's level is shown above the median line, it means that the clouds are at high tide. Conversely, if it's below the median line, it means the clouds are currently at low tide. That is something you should keep in mind, but it's not too big of an issue. Right now we can jump into the Cloud Sea and we can swim in it if we want. I'm not gonna because that's just a longer walk back, but
Hey, look what I found!
we've reached the Torgoth Arch. So next time on Xenoblade Chronicles 2, we're going to be heading into Torgoth. I'm excited because Torgoth has some of the best music in the game. But I'll see you guys then.